is our warm-up over?
No.
I'm not using any of that.
No, you are.
I'm not. I'm scrapping all of that.
You don't get a chance on
Yeah,
the jar creative decisions.
I do. I edit it.
No, that's not. No, then you got one a poll on the jar.
I only run it by Hunter Biden. He's the only one who gets to say.
He says all in.
It's either all or nothing, or crack.
It's
Hunter
either all the
Biden's
crack or
rock.
some of it.
Or at least a little bit to hold me over till tomorrow. Who wants to do the intro this time?
Do you know what's just been going on in my life? Is that I match with people on dating apps. I don't even message them. I don't even try.
Why'd you match with them?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's not how. Those noises don't fit about action, Brev.
I wasn't doing a bolt action.
He was
I was
doing a
pretending I
pump.
was on the side.
But Jamie was doing the animations of bolt action, so the sounds you were adding weren't bolt action.
No, but I was doing my own shotgun on the side.
Yeah, but then-
Is that not
then-
allowed?
No, you've got to at least do the.
Yeah, I can't play Fallout because the bolt's on the wrong side.
No, you. Don't talk. Don't. No, Jamie agrees that it's actually.
Bolts aren't even real. Bolt is a Disney movie that sucks.
It does suck. We definitely can't use any of that.
Do you know how much time I wasted to download a mod that makes a bolt action rifle have the white side?
That's on you, bro.
You know.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a concussion and can barely speak straight.
He hasn't got a concussion. He doesn't have a concussion. He had a little pass out and he fell over and he hurt his heady.
Episode 330.
4.
Really?
Yeah, the concussion's taken you back a few weeks, huh?
The concussion's taken me back a few weeks, huh?
Concussions never miss, huh? How's it go?
James always remembers.
I know, I've forgotten. I guess you got a boyfriend. I guess she doesn't miss ya. I don't know, I
Yes, he
forgot.
doesn't miss you. Before we get too deep into the show, I'd just like to hand over to Alex so he can continue speaking for me.
Yep, I'm just gonna grab that baton that you passed over to me, and yep, there we go. And seeing as I don't have a concussion, I can go into a little bit more detail on the subject you just brought up, which the baton of memory is allowing. Yeah, I guess, thanks to the patrons that make the audio version of the show possible. And if you're a Dibby tier or above in those patron tiers, you get your names read out in the first or second week of each month. So not this episode, we've done it this month. This lovely month of July.
That segue was the truest form of an actual segue, as in, like, it just went straight off a cliff.
Straight off a cliff into a whale's mouth that's open wide.
Yeah, full of content.
Absolutely just bursting with content. Before we go into housekeeping, just shout out to the Jar Shorts, to...
I have something about the jar shorts.
What's that?
They're upsetting you?
We need to go to the videos on underneath the jar short.
The gameplay?
Yeah, the gameplay, it's actually like frustrating to me now. Because I'm like trying to watch the short and I'm just seeing this, my eyes are just sucked into this gameplay and I'm like,
That means it's working, bro.
no, I don't want it. It's like...
No, because we got our fella who's editing them for us, right? And he chooses this gameplay sometimes of like this big butt woman like running down the street.
Yeah, that's what I saw recently. It's like testicles or something. They just get bigger the more you eat.
Like the more points that she gets, like the bigger her butt becomes or something. It's crazy.
No, that's on brand.
Yeah. I'd say, if anything, instead of the 50-50 split or whatever it is, it needs to be 66% the butt.
No, don't. Come on, less. Because it's funnier when there's just like the text. It's got the more Andrew Tate vibes, you know, when it's text.
Why would we
Beat
want
that?
Oh, Andrew Tate's fallen off, bro.
Beat that. Yeah, everyone, he's like a joke now.
Yeah.
Like, he seems to be a widespread joke. No longer is it people taking him seriously.
Oh,
Beep that.
That's good, I guess.
Don't beep it.
Let's do some housekeeping then. we round off the conversations from the previous episode, and seeing as we didn't do housekeeping last week, I suppose there's a fair amount to gobble up. Warlock Wabbit can get us going here. Hell yeah, the evil episode. Alex is full of fury, Jamie's got an army, and James has magic green strings. Let's crush this episode. Thanks.
I hate that.
That was
I hated that.
Hers Murph 5258 says, I'm ordering you to surrender that AI.
No, off.
Because it's just a bunch of like references in the comments. There's only 2 more in housekeeping. If you guys remember last episode, I thought it would be funny to kind of throw out this this idea of having a hashtag for the episode so people could use it. So I look it up on Twitter and there are a few results. One from the 3rd of April 2016. A little bit of a 9/11 reference. Unfortunate. Heat vision can't melt steel beams. Hashtag BVS truth.
Funny.
So that's the first result. And then another one was a picture of a 9gag image. We stopped checking for monsters under our beds when we realized they were inside us. With this.
With the Joker.
With the Joker there. And Daisy said, I agree. So, a good little experiment gone rogue.
Just like CIA operations in South America.
Scourge Slap says, as an American JARling, it's always surprised me how much Alex uses iTunes. Even when I listen to Sardonicast and hear how much he rents/buys movies on there. I didn't realize how popular it still was in other countries, because here in the US, even people with iPhones use Spotify, SoundCloud or YouTube Music. And for movies, we all just use streaming services or buy them from Amazon if it's digital, at least within my circles, so I guess I can't speak for everyone. I don't use Apple Music. F that. F that right in the A. You know? F that right in
Yeah, we all use Spotify apart from James because he's
Okay, let's stop here. Stop here. I use Spotify all the time.
No, you don't.
Spotify is the best service when you're, following normal artists, with normal releases where you can get discography and it's the history, it's their albums.
What do you mean normal?
I use SoundCloud a lot now because it's all like live recordings of DJ sets. And all these nightclubs around the UK, the world, will have live recordings of their sets on SoundCloud. And they're the only way you can get them. There's no record of them anywhere else. Frogman. Frogman is good psytrance.
James is like such a hipster.
This isn't a hipster thing.
It's the Trevor conversation from GTA 5.
It's not though. How else am I going to find good jungle? Because jungle doesn't exist on Spotify.
Liking jungle is hipster.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I
liking it the way you like it.
What do you mean the way I like it?
Because there are countless live albums on Spotify. I listen to them all the time.
I don't. Cause
of jungle.
No, not jungle. Of just like artists I like.
Yeah, there is live albums. Yeah, because there's Daft Punk live albums on there. But we're talking about live recording sets from nightclubs where it's like a very low the song is not extremely popular. Just their
I
set.
get what you're saying.
It's like it's that or YouTube, and it's like YouTube you're gonna have to deal with ads, and SoundCloud you don't. It's just like
I respect the hustle. It's just
it's just a goon.
You're very much a hipster.
I'm not a hipster.
No,
because
some say potato.
There is a hipster, but then there's like your hipster where you are the stereotypical hipster. Like I'm not one of them.
No, you're very much not a stereotypical hipster.
I'm just me.
Yeah, a hipster.
No, I can't be defined. I can't.
You're
be
a
defined
hipster
like
to
that.
a hipster.
Isn't that like? No, for surely to a hipster, I'm like a normie.
No.
Yeah.
No, because you're like, if it's a spectrum, most people sit like, let's say between like 6 to 8 on the hipster spectrum.
Yeah.
Like 0 being nothing. Like your average, like a classic hipster is 6 to 8.
Yeah.
You're like 10. Maybe 9.7.
I feel like I'm way more like, I'm like 12.
Well, I mean, it's like there needs to be a limit somewhere, We'll say it's out of 12 then. Yeah, you're just the maximum.
I can understand that. I can respect it, kind of.
You know?
But it's not intentional. I'm not doing it to be a hipster. I'm doing it because I'm autistic. And, you know, I'm just drawn to that shit.
That's the other spectrum.
Well, the same spectrum, bro. Let's be real. Have you ever met a hipster who isn't autistic?
Yes. Before we go into my topic, and I know this topic's going to change some lives out there. It definitely changed mine. I just want to dedicate a little moment here to make a YouTube short about TikTok. Okay, so like TikTok, keep doing what you're doing. You are the worst. 1 million followers on TikTok is meaningless. It's literally like having 10,000 subs on YouTube. Your platform is the worst one around.
What are you on about?
What?
You're spitting fire. Keep
No,
going.
what's the context here? What's
I'm just saying. The TikTok viewers keep getting angry. Keep feeding the algorithm.
Are people getting angry at our shorts?
At our TikTok.
People like hate us on TikTok, and I'm loving it.
What do you mean they hate us?
I'm loving it.
They hate us on TikTok?
We're on TikTok.
Yeah.
So you just think I don't get it.
I don't use like any social media.
Shut up. Nobody consumes more shorts and Instagram reels than you. All you
Not
do
true.
is.
It's not true.
It is true.
It's not true.
It is.
No, look, here's my general rule. If I'm being neglected, then I will watch shorts or reels. Okay?
Is this your confession that you're in a domestic abuse relationship?
With you, yeah, because I'm always accused. I'm sat here like ready to record, and I bust out the reels because no one's talking to me.
Stop trying
who's sat right next to me? James, like on his phone, doom scrolling on Japanese eBay.
Oh no! Wait.
Yeah, it's probably a more hipster website, more hipster than Japanese eBay, Japanese private auction.
No, I have hyperfocus, okay, because I'm autistic.
And self-diagnosing yourself.
No, over the last 3 weeks, I've been just doing loads of research into engines. So it's like any free time, I'm like reading up on engines on forums in Australia and whatnot. So that's what I've been doing.
Well, I'm glad you see spending time with me as.
Well, I go deep into that when all I can hear is your silly shorts, and
they don't come out until you start ignoring me. So
you ignore me constantly.
I never ignore you.
Okay, back to TikTok. So people hate us.
Yeah, that's all I really had to say.
Like how many views we get?
I don't know. I don't look at it really. The one of the Harry Potter ones did really well because
the algorithm.
You can choose the frame. Yeah.
It was Gandalf or something.
It said Harry Potter with like a picture of Lord of the Rings or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like being hated by TikTok is kind of like being hated by the lowest denominator, isn't it? So they've got no
11-year-olds, yeah. So like, good.
Yeah,
nice. I'm pleased. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm bringing it up.
If you see something with as little context as that, and you get angry about it,
yeah, angry enough to pause whatever you're doing in your day, and then type out a comment and then post it.
Yeah. I think you should be executed.
Yeah?
Then, yeah.
Yeah.
None of this injection, just 9mm to the back of the head.
Double tap.
Yeah.
Just to be sure, can't risk any slipping through the cracks.
Yeah, you don't want the bullet to like slide along the skull, and you want to penetrate and end it.
You want to make sure all those nerves are just, no signals being sent, no mo,
Speaking of head trauma, I banged my head really hard because James thought it would be funny to push me down some stairs. And
surely
the side of my head is swollen, and I'm not going to show it off for those watching. So please abuse James online. for him abusing me in real life.
JARlings with experience in the doctoral wheel field. Jamie's been passing out randomly with no rhyme or reason. Just passes out.
Not regularly.
Not
it's
regularly.
The second time this year.
Which is more pretty concerning. You should just be like once a year max.
Yeah.
But
so any
being
of you
more
neuroscientist JARlings out there, if you could give me a quick diagnoses, would be appreciated. Leave it in the comments for Alex to find.
Yep. I'll grab those and I'll give you some feedback.
Yeah, but it's quite concerning. I've never passed out yet. So you just
I have twice.
I've only passed out due to head concussion.
That counts.
Yeah, that counts, but then it was because I was tripped up by some kid in school and fell into a wall and then onto the floor. It was double tap.
You got double tapped.
And I've been kind of cool ever since.
Well, speaking of traumatic head injuries, I got something to bring up to you guys. Now, there's a chance you already know what it is, with your shorts perusing and James's love of Twitter.
I don't use Twitter.
Do you guys know Skibidi Toilet?
I've seen one video of it and I don't get it. It's a Gmod thing, isn't it?
So apparently, like this thing is like the biggest trend ever.
Skibidi Toilet.
It's called Skibidi Toilet. It's a Gmod like
dance
fan film series.
When was it made?
They're like this last year. They started like 10 months ago or something.
Why is Gmod being made now?
Yeah, I'm going to show you something in a second, but I bring this up because not only is time a flat circle and we're just back to the Gmod crazy videos.
Good. Let's make that absolutely clear that nothing's better than Gmod.
Yeah.
In terms of
in terms
quality.
of YouTube content.
In terms of humor.
Yeah.
But also, apparently like 10, 11-year-olds are like obsessed with it. And it's like kind of their Slender Man type thing. It's like a...
Oh, is it scary?
it's a little bit scary, but it's also like... It uses like slow down pop songs and it's just crazy. It's like this a whole evolving story, okay? It started off small scale with the Skibidi Toilet and now it's like a whole war with like characters and fights and like... The main reason I wanted to bring it up was because I got gooned on Skibidi Toilet, right?
Oh my god.
Really? I was gooned because I find it so scary. It was like raising my heart rate. I was getting frightened, but I can't stop watching them.
You were getting like an adrenaline high.
Yeah.
You were getting scared?
I was getting really scared.
So a man who watches horror movies is getting scared at Skibidi.
Nothing scarier than this. Look. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. I can show you I'll show you the one that started it all, yeah? It's just called Skibidi Toilet.
Skibidi up and bottom.
That's a pretty standard Gmod.
Yeah, that is actually kind of low quality Gmod.
So that was the one that started it, but look, now I'll show you Skibidi Toilet Season 1. Okay? It's the same one again, but you got to get into it, okay?
I like them.
As far as trends go,
so like,
pretty happy with that.
There's actually 80 of them, or 79 of them.
Oh, I'm going in a goon tonight.
Yeah, so like that, you've seen kind of the origin early stuff. Now let me show you like a later one, yeah? Like where we're at with this shit, okay?
How do you iterate on it 80 times?
Clearly with ease. So yeah, I mentioned like turn into this whole like war scene.
I respect it. Have you ever wondered that success is like the easiest thing in the world?
Just do the same thing over and over.
No, just be impulsive and do like the really dumb shit you have ideas for.
Yeah, like I wonder. First of all, I wonder if these like mean anything. You know?
You think there's
like the first one
metaphors?
the first one is like, oh whatever, you know, just another one. And then there's more. And there's like more things going on, and like I think you could kind of break them down and kind of work some stuff out.
And there are these characters of like TVs and security
like
cameras on their heads.
And I don't know, the implication, like the perspective.
Well, the kind of surreal nature of them is, I think, what was connecting with the fear for me, because my dreams kind of feel like how these come across.
They are very dreamlike.
They are dreamlike, especially because so many of them are like animated from the like POV perspective of like a person. They're fighting the Skibidi Toilets coming for them. You know? There's like a
maybe it came to the creator in a dream.
But like that, as if that wasn't crazy enough on its own, it's the numbers that are associated with this.
What are we talking?
So guess how many subscribers this account has, right?
2 million.
Not even close.
15 million.
Not even close.
What, too high or too low?
Too low.
Really?
36.7 million.
No, this channel has 19.5 million subscribers. Just from these.
19 million.
For just to put this in perspective, as of us recording this, Skibidi Toilet 49 was uploaded yesterday. It's already got 21 million views.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez. Me.
So like,
imagine being the like lone kid who just thought this was a good idea. Now they're making millions per video.
yeah. So the biggest one is Skibidi Toilet 45. I'm not sure if I know this one.
Oh, another war one. Oh my god.
It's like kaijus now.
I understand what this is. It's this generation's Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Always comes back. There was no Skibidi Toilet there.
Yeah.
That was just a cool fight.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
I do actually like the whole weird shit they're going for, actually.
It's kind of edgy. It's edgy in like a cool way. You know? It's like taking something so absurd and kind of...
I think this is popular to the degree where this is just the beginning. Someone's going to scoop this up. Someone.
You think a movie's in the...
I think a TV
future?
show or a movie is coming.
Nah, I think look how long it took to get Five Nights at Freddy's the movie.
Yeah, but when that makes 9 billion at the box office...
Well, apparently Mission Impossible is looking to flop.
It is the year of the flop.
Really?
Yeah. It's only made 89 million so far.
It does have an extremely high budget. It's close to 300 million.
Goodness me.
Like Indiana Jones might do better than Mission Impossible.
That would be very surprising. But on this Skibidi Toilet thing, like I was getting lost in the comments as well. This is the closest we'll ever have to a Skibidi Toilet movie. Let us all appreciate for a moment how far this series has come. It's amazing how something that started so simple can blow up like this. I really love that the TV man just casually put most used emote on the internet to present their emotions about how satisfied they are, lol. From a toilet and a bathroom to now toilet fighting cameramen. Hope this series never ends. The amount of lore behind this series is astonishing, and I'm here for it.
What lore?
It's like kids now think it's deep. Because it's like
maybe it is deep.
Bit.
That's what I'm saying.
There's definitely some social economic critique in there.
Yeah.
It's overpowered by the toilet people, the boopity boopities.
Ever since these videos, I'm afraid to go to the toilet. Help.
See, he doesn't understand. It's the critique as the toilet is us and how we all consume TikToks while on the toilet. Yeah, that's what we're going to become.
Toilet versus TV.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. I've got a theory. G-Man might not even be the boss of the Skibidi Toilets. In the episode of the restaurant, we can see many eating on a toilet. Then, when the Skibidi Toilet entered, we can see they are gone. They got transformed. Everything is normal when they were peacefully eating, until you see that in the background you can actually see G-Man as a human. So there might be a true Skibidi Toilet boss, and we are just fighting an overpowered or an underling of the true Skibidi Toilet boss. That's just my theory.
Skibidi up and dot up.
It's combining all the... It's like everything has been building to this.
When we get in this...
What's everything?
Like everything ever made.
Surely they're...
All media?
All media has like been building to this point, this... What is it when like loads of things are all like kind of converge? A convergence. This is Skibidi convergence.
So you're saying Marvel
of Skibidi media or
like there's already more entries of Skibidi than all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
including episodes of TV shows.
Doesn't count.
I think more people are probably watching Skibidi Toilet than Secret Invasion.
Yeah. No, definitely.
That probably has a bigger budget than Secret Invasion.
Yeah. No, that's what's crazy. Apparently, She-Hulk, Secret Invasion have around $250 million budgets.
Wow.
Which, like, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was about $250.
Wow.
And you can see it in that movie. You can't see it in those shows, man.
No. Well, because it's spread too thin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so shout out to the channel's called The Fuck Boom. That's their channel.
Well, fair dues. I've always enjoyed Gmod content.
It has there is a special spice to Gmod, and it's like an actual thing. 'Cause it's like there's a special spice on why Source Engine games just feel like deserted and really scary. Naturally, it's just a whole like kind of engine. So I like anything being utilized in that engine.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, yeah, it's just weird going back to like that crazy bird video with like a Team Fortress character with a bird head.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's it.
Mass Effect.
Yeah, Mass Effect.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kitty. He was kind of the king of
the god.
Yeah,
he walked so the fuck Boom could run.
No. He ran.
He ran so that
the fuck Boom could slightly walk a bit fast.
No, this is big. One Skibidi Toilet is bigger than all that old shit combined.
No, but Mass Effect is a masterpiece.
And these aren't?
They're not, no.
You were just saying how much it was making you dribble with excitement.
No, I'd rather watch Mass Effect. I quote Mass Effect often. I quote Gmod often. Those are the days, bro. They'll never be recreated.
But look at the kind of stuff he's been making. Big Smoke versus Badlands Chugs.
Who? To fuck Boom?
Yeah. Skibidi bop him do, yes. It's really scary.
I don't see the fear.
Really? Well, I recently found out, because of, this weird dome in Las Vegas, right?
The eye dome?
The Skibidi Eye?
The Skibidi Eye dome. Mm-hmm. Yes. And it made it look like a giant basketball, and I saw the videos of like people driving and like getting videos of their phone of the basketball like on the horizon, and it makes me scared.
But no, the scary thing is when it just turns into an eye and it starts following you. That's when it gets freaky.
It's the Big Brother eye, bro.
No, I can just imagine Mr. House's face on it.
Yeah.
You're going to get out do a mission, Mr.
Yeah.
Boom.
Where's my chip?
Or it's kind of like in Half-Life with the guy on the screen.
Yeah. You have chosen or been chosen.
See, it's the future. Every town's gonna have a big ball.
Yeah, with our leader looking down on us.
Our town crier.
Yeah.
I was to be put
Have you paid
on,
your taxes?
on the white horse, so it gets the actual like overview.
No, but apparently there's like some fear for like just giant things, and I think I've got that fear.
I don't. But giant things are cool. I love giant things.
Nah, I think this stems back from imagining dinosaurs.
Ocean.
And yeah, the ocean is things as well. Giant.
The Meg.
Yeah, the Meg.
Too.
I picture just like...
You're not afraid of giant screens. You love the cinema.
They're a little bit scary. I could imagine being there when they played that first bit of film footage and it's like a train and everyone thought it was going to come through the screen and kill them.
Not real.
That's what they were screaming as they were leaving the theatre. It's not real. It's not real.
This can't be real.
Yeah. Yeah, so like a big skibidi toilet is like really frightening to me.
I kind of like the idea of things that are big.
Like skibidis?
No, like just things that were huge. Not toilets, but just like the concept of like a big building, the Burj Khalifa.
That's fine though, because it's supposed to be that way. It's things that aren't supposed to be that big, like a toilet, like a basketball. That's when it.
What about the
disturbs
giant
me.
toilet from The Simpsons?
Yeah, that was disturbing. Isn't that from one of the scariest episodes?
Yeah, when Grandpa can't pee.
See,
Yep.
I don't find it scary. It's like really big planes or really big.
No, but they're
vehicles.
supposed to be big. I'm talking about things that aren't supposed to be massive. Like
Okay, what is the scariest thing to make huge?
probably like imagine like the G-Man, but just his head in a toilet,
Oh my!
and he's like scatting.
No, mate, no. We're talking in real life. The what would be the scariest thing enlarged?
A tick. A tick the size of a city.
Yeah, but
I was thinking more inanimate than I was living thing.
Well, it has to be inanimate.
Well, yeah, because you give an example of the Skibidi Toilet.
You were saying big toilets are scary.
Yeah.
So what would be the scariest?
Because it's the implication. It's like, where did this come from? Who made this? Who is this for?
What if it's art?
Yeah.
Art. Well, then that's scary that so much has been committed to creating something this useless.
I know what would be the best thing that's giant.
If you think aliens visited us, where would they check out first?
Probably the Google
United States.
servers.
Area 51. Oh no, realistically, they already have.
Realistically, they're probably already living in the undercrust. You know, we're like King Kong.
Inner Earth.
Inner Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably chilling down there.
I reckon if you navigate the pyramids right, you can get to Inner Earth.
Yeah.
Bye, Bear Bear. Bye, Bear Bear.
I do declare, bye Bear Bear.
Bear Bear shirts and mug available now. Check the description below.
They're interesting.
They're addictive and frightening.
I think it's only a matter of time until Matt Pat gets his hand
Oh no.
clasped
theory.
strongly around.
And that's just a beep. A game. Beep. Well, have we got all the skibidi out of our system? Or has it only just begun?
I think the Skibidi represents freedom and the cameras represent oppression.
Okay.
Cameras? Big Brother's watching us at all times. We live in an opticon society.
I live in Rubicon society because I drink lots of Rubicon.
Rubicon
No.
is a psyop and always has been.
No, the Rubicon's not a psyop, it's a river.
It's also a drink.
It's in Italy.
Yeah, cross the Rubicon.
It's a river.
Yeah, cross it. Cross the Rubicon. Have a drink.
I'm the boss.
Can you not be normal?
Yeah, cross the Rubicon. Be normal. Have a drink.
Bitch.
Try and be a bit more normal, like Skibidi Toilet.
Skibidi Toilet, skip dib dib.
So
Boring.
Do you think that's what, like, in like year 3, like that's what they're watching on the playground?
Yeah, that's the lit. Like we had.
Oh no, because they
Sonic
actually like
Underground.
play. They play video games.
Yeah, one of them's watching Skibidi Toilet while the other's on Apex Mobile.
No, Apex Mobile doesn't exist anymore.
Really?
You mean
Fortnite.
Call of Duty
they're
Mobile.
Fortnite.
you mean they're spamming Chun-Li's dance in Fortnite
Yeah.
in the menus? That's what they're doing, man. Guaranteed. If you know, that's the thing now, is because if you go in, it's like there's that, you know, the innocence of being a kid, right? It's like, it doesn't matter what generation. Every generation before us would go to our generation when we were in school and be like, they're kids. They're just, you know, it's like they're innocent kids. They're just like having fun. But now it's like, if we go into like that period again, it'd be alien to us in a way that has never been for generations prior to us.
Yeah, it'd be scary.
Because they wouldn't. It's a different world. There's no just
you could
running.
say that for every generation.
No, I think because like what were kids doing in the 1950s? Running around the playground being goofy. What were we doing? Running around the playground being goofy.
Singing Sonic Underground, different time.
No, it's not the same though, because we didn't have technology.
Made a vow.
Their mother will be found. Different time.
No, because back then,
Skibidi pop pop you yes.
It's the same shit, man. It's just different generation. It always has been.
No, I
always
think
will
it's
be.
different because we didn't play Fortnite in the playground.
Yeah,
We
I
didn't
played-
have that
Yeah,
opportunity.
but like
General Grievous is
The-
coming.
the generation before us didn't have like Sonic Underground.
No, but the thing is how we have fun. It's like being a kid running around. Kids aren't being kids running around. They're playing video games.
They're
Kids
running
still
around
run around.
virtually,
I know,
running
yeah.
around in Fortnite.
Yeah. Way bigger space to run around in Fortnite than on the playground at school. That's all I'm going to say.
If you're not running around the playground, you don't risk getting head concussion, and we need to make sure the kids do get head concussion.
You got a Naruto run through the playground if you want to be safe. Get that extra speed. Yeah.
Naruto / Sonic. They run very similarly.
They do. Have they ever done a crossover?
I damn well hope so.
What, Naruto and Sonic?
Yeah.
Well, no, they've done a crossover in Fortnite.
They both do insider trading.
Is Sonic in
equally.
Fortnite?
I don't think Sonic's in Fortnite. but
You
Naruto
couldn't. He
is.
doesn't have an ass big enough to map to the dances. So no.
That's what determines your Fortnite collab is how big your ass is.
That's
if you
why
got
all the Gears of War characters are in there.
Yep.
fat asses.
They got those tree trunk legs.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess welcome to the second half of the Jar Media Posdact, where we head over to the Jar Media subreddit and do some Jar Media questions on the Jar Media suggestion thread. Just like r/Jar Media did. Who said, on the legendary Normal episode, James's testicle accidentally went inside, as does happen sometimes. Alex
That didn't
mentioned that
happen
he'd
in Normal
never
episode.
experienced this phenomenon, despite both Jim and James saying they had experienced it several times before. My question is, has Alex since experienced the displeasure of his balls going inside, whether accidentally or purposefully? I've never done it
purposefully.
I've never done it purposefully. Sometimes, like,
Do you get halfway there?
yeah, I would say halfway. Never like went inside. Does it hurt?
No, yeah, no.
No, it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's weird. Your testicle goes inside.
Maybe I
bro,
have,
don't
but
know how
I've
to
just
explain it.
never been paying enough attention.
No, because you can literally feel it anywhere that isn't your. You
Oh,
just
right.
feel it.
Yeah, because I feel like I'd remember something like that, you know, with a bit more vigor, you know? Because I remember every single time I've got them caught in like a zipper or something.
Yeah,
It's not like that,
No, it's more like uncanny. It just feels like an uncanny valley.
Like it feels wrong.
It feels wrong. Yeah.
Well, yeah, your balls should be in the sack.
It's like no, but how do
Is it
you
when
get
you're
them
cold?
out?
Is it when you're cold, like it pushes one in?
No, it can happen.
Yeah, it can happen.
It's a very strange thing. If like instant, like extreme panic instantly.
Yeah,
It's
because
like oh shit,
the worry is that it will never come out.
or it come out twisted, and then you've got to have actual like surgery to untangle
Yeah.
your testes.
Ideally, I'll never have surgery.
So I remember one of the Rooster Teeth guys having that condition where he needed surgery to like untie his
Nuts.
nut tubes or whatever. So I've always had the fear I've had that, or I've got that. But Mr. Blue Pumpkin has this to say. Alex has admitted to making some questions up to filter out some of the bad ones in some areas of the JARcast. Some of the usernames for certain JAR questions were heavily obscure references to JAR and its previous iterations, such as RNL. Alex would always act surprised and question how JARlings would know such things. My question is, how many of these, if any, were the names Alex made up for questions he constructed? The ones where I was commenting that, like, how do people know that was never made up. That was always, like, real. I was actually more shocked that when I would make up names, people would not twig on easier. But I guess there are so many names just like pooing, farting, weeing, poo, stuff like that.
To be honest, I've never noticed. I don't think I'm ever going to. This one could be fake.
Mr. Blue Pumpkin.
Well, back in the day, though, when we did like blabs.
Yeah.
You'd always pretend that it was like a question that was so like we all knew that you were making it up.
Yeah, but I guess
because we discussed like what the video was going to be on, and then we'd do it, and you'd pretend that it was asked.
Like the poo one. I remember the poo one.
Well, I'm Portal Gun Bum fan.
Was that a made up as well?
Yeah, there wasn't a question actually about it.
Yeah. And the bonus question was, did Alex make accounts for these questions, or did he just make them up without making the account? Of course I didn't make the accounts.
Yeah, we're not gonna like check.
I just said them. Albino Basilisk says, dark question. JAR has answered many questions and dark secrets that are personal to JARlings, like gooning and such. I'm here to ask if there's a line that JAR Media wouldn't cross. For example, would JAR ever answer a question where a JARling admits to murder? Would it depend if it was in self-defense? Or if they had long since served their sentence? Would you even believe them in the first place, or assume it was for attention?
Don't write any comment about the genuine crimes you've committed, unless it's tax evasion. I like those ones.
What about if it's interesting?
Well, it depends. If you kill them with a pencil.
If you kill them with a toilet while scatting, maybe I'll be interested.
Yeah.
Can we just have a rule that we don't?
Yeah, just no.
For murder, is murder our line?
Well, I think our line is a bit...
No, because like if we say we'll talk about murder, then everyone's going to be like, oh, I murdered my ex.
Hello guys, serial killer here.
Yeah, serial killer 69 here.
We just if you're being edgy, we're gonna put it through the edgy shredder, and you'll nobody will ever see it ever again. But it's like, if you've got some funny law-breaking stories, as long as they're not actually horrific, then sure, tell us.
Here's a question, though, from Serial Killer 42. If you were Mr. Bean and your tie got stuck in the shredder, what's your course of action?
Easy. Stand up. 1. Because what's it going to do?
It will keep pulling.
No, because if you just won, the shredder's attached to your tie and it'll pull the plug out of the shredder so it won't shred anymore.
This is why you don't wear real ties and you wear the ones with a little bit of elastic.
What do you mean a bit of like around the neck?
Yeah, you know the fake ties. Where it's not really tied around you, it's just a bit of elastic.
What if you just happen to be wearing a scarf, you know? You can't not wear ties your whole life in case it gets caught in a shredder.
That's true. But I don't know if you know this about me, but I have this thing also with necklaces where if they're like too close to my neck, I just start feeling kind of sick. You know?
A little bit scared.
Yeah, well, like I had this bracelet I was wearing the other day and I couldn't get it off. And I started getting scared, you know. I felt like, you know, like when dogs like get stuck in something, they just start panicking. Yeah, it's kind of that type thing.
Well, it's like when kids put their head between like the banister.
Yeah,
they get stuck, and then they start really freaking.
No, do you not find that now funny though? It's like if you actually get stuck in a weird thing, it's like
you see adults doing it, like putting their head through the steering wheel of their car, and then the steering wheel like locks. You know, when you haven't unlocked your car, the steering wheel can lock. So then their head is stuck in the steering wheel.
Yeah, that's just funny.
It is funny from an outside perspective, but that would scare me.
No, but this is the thing. Is it's like you got to see humour in that stuff because you're going to be fine. You just got to realise that you're not in a funny situation.
It's kind of like claustrophobia. Like, if you knew 100% seen the future that you're going to be fine going through like a really tight cave.
Cave, that's different. That's a different. I'm not going to picture caves.
But that's why dogs and cats do that stuff, because like it's like a
for them.
Because if you got trapped, like that's just kind of game over, you know.
Yeah,
in the wild.
And so it kind of makes sense for your body to react in a way that's like, I'm dying over here.
Yeah, that's why like there are loads of videos of like cats putting their head in like a cardboard tube and then they go crazy, you know.
Yeah,
when they get stuck.
Yeah, because if a cat put its head in a cardboard tube in the wild,
it's done.
It's dead. That's it.
Or would have to like figure out quite a smart way of hunting.
Yeah.
Tubular. We got a anecdote from Jeremy Doug about Swindon. Swindon JARling here. This is not a joke. I'm genuinely from Swindon.
Are you from Swindon? But are you also in Swindon?
I think they were born and raised and probably bred/breeding. I have an odd story from the Swindon town centre. Recently, I went to get a train to Bristol from Swindon to see the rapper Wiki. And obviously, we had to go through the town centre to get there.
Awful town centre, holy shit.
And as I'm waiting for my friend outside Tesco, a young woman walked past me with her friend and tries to steal my beanie, while asking, "Can I have your beanie?" So I kept saying no, and eventually they left and went into the shop, and I still had my beanie. Then they were leaving the shop as I was still outside, and they asked me again, "Can I have your beanie? It's really nice, I want it." And then I said no again, and they left. My friend saw this as he was leaving around the same time too, and just thought the whole thing was funny, which it was. Then as we were going to the station, I saw her again, and she kept staring at me, but luckily nothing happened. Do you guys have any stories about the odd people you've met in Swindon? Bear, guys.
That just sounds like an average Swindon denizen. A normal Swindon citizen.
That's just how they are around there, you know?
Yeah. They're very attentive to fashion.
Swindon is like, is there any appeal in even going to Swindon anymore? Because like, it's actually shit.
There never was.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah, because at least the town centre, like the proper like high street, used to be somewhat decent 10 years ago.
They have a Taco Bell, don't they, bro?
Never eat Taco Bell.
I've never been there. I've never had a Taco Bell.
Never have a Taco Bell.
Dude, if diarrhea's building, diarrhea gonna double build. You know?
Was it spicy?
No.
What gives you the Rio then?
Taco Bell.
Like the beef?
It's just Taco Bell. I think if you walk in and leave, you'll have diarrhea.
It's just the air.
Yeah.
But what could it possibly be? Like a taco, it's not like crazy ingredients. What, a bit of lettuce, a bit of beef? Like...
Yeah, but it's like the most processed, like most tortured animals possible.
So it tortures your digestive tract as well.
Yeah. It's like the meat itself getting some
I
sort of
can
vengeance.
guarantee you this right now. I could eat the most amount of Taco Bell possible and I wouldn't get diarrhea.
No,
do you know why I
Let's do
say
this challenge? Let's do it.
Do you know why I say
Let's do
this? Because we have had many discussions about what food we want to get. You know, spicy supercharger sauce, curries, kebab. I never get diarrhea from any of them. You get diarrhea from...
Okay, we're
you
going to
get
do the
diarrhea
9
from-
Crunchwrap Supreme challenge for James.
I won't get diarrhea.
James is going to have
I can't
9...
even remember the last time I had rhea. I'm being serious. I can't even remember the time. Because when I'm getting close to rhea, I just snot out my ass.
Isn't that what Rio is?
No, snot. We're talking snot. We're talking viscous snot. You just do a fart and snot comes out and that's
Jesus
it.
Christ, what the snot?
Yeah, mate.
You got like bile in your stomach.
Yeah, and it comes
In
out
your
my ass.
bowels. Bowel bile.
It means I've never had rhea though. I never have had rhea.
If James got turned into a zombie and left for dead, he'd become a boomer.
No, I'd be a hunter. Biden.
Which one was the hunter?
The one that jumps.
Yeah,
Those. They were the ones I was most scared of, I think.
Yeah, they are scary.
Yeah.
snot out, shitting snot.
Pooing snot.
So you like
Shitting
sneeze out of your butt.
Is it normal to see muscus in your poop?
Muscus?
Muscus, yeah.
Hunter Biden's muscus.
Causes of muscus in stool. IBS. Crohn's disease. Ulcerative colitis.
Have you ever had that, bro? Like booger shit?
No. Inflammatory bowel disease.
So all the best things.
Yeah, James has been talking about dog stomach. He's just had like Crohn's this whole time.
Proctitis, food poisoning. We know that's not true. Rectal cancer. I've had a finger up my ass, so I'm clear on that one. Yeah, we're fine.
You are.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've never had food poisoning.
But you do have booger shit. Alright, a couple more here before we wrap this bad boy up juicily like. The gayest jar fan says this.
Are they the gayest though?
No.
What's with all the bleeping lately? I get appealing to the YouTube gods, but it feels like damn near constant. Half the time it doesn't feel like censoring swears, but rather off-color jokes or something. Makes the episodes less replayable to me, I don't know. Bear and game on.
I'm making a lot of references to
Yeah,
so
it's mostly just filtering things James says.
Yeah, it's mainly that. I'm just in my edgy era again.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is the world doesn't revolve around you, so deal with it.
Oh.
Next.
Screensaver says this. Hello, Joe. I need some life advice, and it's not something I really cared to think about until now. I was born in the early 2000s, and I'm in my 20s.
What?
But I started to get this feeling that I wish I'd been born a bit earlier than I originally was. Mostly because I don't exactly relate to people my generation, since my taste in the media are way more millennial. Again, it's something I never cared about until recently, but whenever I play an old game or watch an old movie, I have this feeling that I shouldn't play/watch it because I wasn't around when it came out, which is weird, I know. But I usually didn't mind it until recently. I'd like to know what you guys and other JARlings think. Did you ever wish to be born earlier than you did because you felt like you were missing out? And how did you come to deal with that as the years went on? Hope this topic makes for an interesting discussion. Bear and game on.
He sounds like he's gaslighting himself.
Born
There's
in the wrong
nothing
generation.
wrong with playing things from generation you're not a part of. Or enjoying things from a generation you're not a part of. I don't think
Yeah,
it matters.
just because you weren't like there for it doesn't mean
You can't enjoy it.
Can't enjoy it.
There's like nothing wrong with it.
Well, yeah, like
If you like what you like, cool.
yeah. Embrace who you are. Reality.
Yeah. I'm just going to start saying I was there for the 70s.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Grow like a mustache, like a handlebar mustache.
Yep.
Start taking LSD.
Do coke.
That's more
Is that
80s.
70s thing? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's always been coke. For as long as the CIA has existed, they've been importing coke into Miami.
Again, true.
Yeah, it's not
It literally happened.
It's the new GTA, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess they are going for that kind, aren't they?
Yeah, you don't just have to like the things that are being made now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you were, then now you'd be consuming
But
nothing good.
Don't like attach yourself to a period in time.
You should.
No.
If it's cars, then yes.
No, like
But-
what you like.
But what about the Superman lovers?
Well, exactly.
But I was there for that.
Yeah, best era.
Dun, 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 dun.
But they're the one good thing to come out of that era. So you don't want to attach yourself to that era. Nor do you want to attach yourself to another era, because then you miss out on that one good thing. Or that one good thing is the only thing you got.
To be fair, the only reason to feel regret over not being from a certain era is that nobody's ever going to experience another live tour ever again.
You don't know that.
No, they're gone.
You don't know what the future holds. You don't know what the future holds. You don't know what the future holds.
But even though we were alive while they were doing live shows, this is Daft Punk we're talking about, the chances of even getting to see one was still so ridiculously low.
Yeah, and these people, they're like godhood. They've transcended humanity because they saw Daft Punk live, and
the answer would have been to have seen them when they weren't Daft Punk yet, when they were up and coming.
In France.
Scene. Yeah, that would have been what's up.
In the France Bougie Club.
La oui oui, I'll play you my favorite song right now, oui oui.
At the discotheque.
Why do all Europeans say right now all the time?
Nobody
right
does.
here, right now. Wasn't that?
That was English. It's Fatboy Slim.
No,
yeah, awesome.
He's European, idiot.
We're not in Europe anymore.
Anymore. When he made the song, he was.
No, but it doesn't matter. It's been we've left. That counts for all of history.
When are they going to cancel the shop Fat Face?
Fat Face.
It's a bit phobic, isn't it?
What do you mean Fat Face?
The clothing shop Fat Face.
Yeah, fat.
It's not. No.
When are they going to change it to normal face so it's more inclusive?
Or just face.
Just face.
Face of all shapes and sizes.
No, but isn't their whole thing that it's like outdoory equipment, like outdoory clothes? Face of a wok, face wok climbing, fat face wok climbing, bouldering. I think that's what they're going for.
No. Really? Is that what you've always thought fat face is?
No, I'm trying to explain how you can interpret fat face.
I thought it was they just sold clothes.
No, they sold clothes for extra.
Do they?
I thought it was more like kind of a surfery thing they were going for.
Yeah, outdoory.
No, more like beach vibes,
Yeah,
I'm thinking a North Face.
Yeah, you can get a funny baby shark.
Aww. Cringe.
Oh, it.
Man, you're turning into an old man.
Alex is officially done.
I'm just trying to see the fat face up close.
Fat face?
Yeah, what would you call your shop? I call mine quite skinny face.
Oh, well, thanks for mocking my body dysmorphia, bitch. No, I wouldn't have a brand.
No, you would. That would be your brand then. I'm not a brand, the brand. Corp.
No, brandless.
Brandless. Branded.
Branded is already a closed brand.
No, I know. Mine would be Gobbler.
What do you sell?
Just normal clothes. But it says Gobbler on it.
That could work.
Yeah. Maybe gobbled. Make it past tense. Has a different ring to
No, you want to do a Swedish twang on it. Gobbler.
Gobbler. Why would I want a Swedish tang?
Because then it looks more indie, and therefore it's instantly more of a success.
No, okay, we've got to put this to the test for real.
No, we don't.
What would yours be, Jim?
Waterboard.
It's just Kevin Costner Waterworld merch. That'd be cool.
I was thinking Guantanamo scenery.
Not very PC.
The POW range.
All the clothes are orange.
Well, I'm gonna send on this one from ReviewTech Brooklyn 99. I think last cast was the third or fourth time my question has been abruptly interrupted by James impatiently wanting to end the cast despite Alex and Jamie showing sincere interest in the question. Crying emoji. Are you doing this deliberately, Alex, or is it James that is sabotaging me perhaps?
What was the question?
That you're targeting ReviewTech Brooklyn 99.
No, but what questions have they asked?
You should be. You should consider yourself lucky that your question has been read out 3 times in a row.
I think this is one of Alex's fake accounts.
No, it's real. ReviewTech Brooklyn 99 is real.
No, okay. I'm gonna go on the Reddit and look at the shit questions they've asked over the last year.
They've actually asked some of the most sensitive, thought-provoking, and emotional questions yet.
How do you search for a user on Reddit?
You have to first buy some Reddit Gold, then get Reddit Premium.
Oh, what the Brooklyn. Stop Brooklyn.
ReviewTech Brooklyn 99.
Oh my god, review. Alex, this isn't real. There's no one called ReviewTech.
I've got a screenshot of them right here.
Give me the name then.
They've got the guy from the cop from Brooklyn 99.
ReviewTech Brooklyn 99.
Were you spelling Brooklyn wrong?
Is that two?
Is there two what? 99s?
How is it use line?
Use line?
No.
An underscore?
No, U line for user.
No, U slash. Thank you for watching this episode of the Jar Media Podcast, where today I'm joined by Alex.
The only thing that comes up.
What is it?
It's just 3 NSFW accounts.
He's not real.
London Booty 99.
This just proves Alex has made this account up to flame me.
No, they could just be a private account.
No, you're flaming me for interrupting this.
Look, unless you have the...
I found them.
Oh.
Because they post a lot in they post a lot in the Mr. Robot subreddit and Cyberpunk
and
Red.
London Booty 99's Reddit.
Okay, read some jar questions from them.
Look, here's one. Yeah, the one we did, Subjar, could we get a lore breakdown of Alex's Noodle Saga? That was them.
We didn't interrupt that one.
You shut that down. Immediately, you were like, no, go on Twitter, idiot.
No, I didn't.
True.
No, I didn't.
That is what happened.
No, it isn't. Okay, I did say that actually. Yeah. Well, no, but they can't flame us for not knowing law. It's their job.
It's not us. It's you.
No, them.
But we know the law.
I know we know that. That's because it's our lives.
Yeah, that's what we said. That's right. Yeah.
There's one here about the lead singer of Low Raw passing away. So that couldn't have been me because it was us 249 days ago and I wasn't listening to Low Raw until the last couple months. Checkmate.
Well, maybe just ask a question that's better. Ooh, this one's for Jamie and Alex. Low War?
Shut up, James. You get plenty of questions.
And you got Rhea.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't. No, we're going to Taco Bell. James is having 9 Crunchwrap Supreme meals. Then we'll see who the king of the...
Does it need 9 to cause Rhea? I thought the whole point was that you only need 1 and then you've got it.
No, but James was boasting like, oh, I'll eat the most Taco Bell ever. Well, have 9 then. You know?
I can fit 9 in me.
Of course you can. They're like this big.
What are they called? The Taco Bump.
Taco Bump?
You keep saying Supreme something.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
What the is that?
It's a thing with like Dorito in it.
Crunchwrap Supreme. Let me see a picture.
I think it might be the cheese in them that really messes you up.
Oh.
It looks nothing like that.
A little package.
That looks alright.
It is packaged quite tightly.
But that's not a taco, is it?
No.
That's more like a quesadilla thing.
It's a Crunchwrap Supreme. Do I have to say it again?
But that's not a real thing.
What, a Crunchwrap Supreme?
Yeah.
It 100% is a real thing.
Is it only something Taco Bell does? Like they invented it?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder it's so bastard. It looks like a burger. Why does it look like a burger? Why is it a burger wrapped up, fried?
Let me look.
How's it a burger?
Look, patty, cheese on top, and then salad.
That's like ground beef.
That is a burger.
Squished it in such a line.
Well, because it's wrapped.
And that's a burger. That's
no,
just
but a burrito
burger.
doesn't look like that.
Well, no, because... What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Alex, show me. That's basically just a burger in a bun.
Well, that's a Cheez-Its one.
This is disturbing. What are their fries like?
I guarantee you their fries won't. You don't realise that you've failed. Do you know why? We didn't set out the technicality. I can order 15 bags of chips. I'm not going to get diarrhea from that, am I?
No, I said 9 Crunchwrap Supremes.
I don't like Crunchwrap Supremes.
You've never had one.
I don't want one.
Well,
cheese.
No, you already agreed to it.
No, I don't
Verbal
like
contract.
cheese.
Okay, you owe me £50.
Then, and guess what? If I don't like cheese, guarantee it's the cheese that makes you diarrhea. Just like how McDonald's makes you both diarrhea.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It is probably the cheese, because it's Taco Bell cheese.
They do burritos.
They do everything.
So it is a quesadilla.
Oh.
You can get a cheesy gordita crunch or a baby quesadilla. This is
Babychino.
I took Paisley to a coffee shop the other day and they
Got a puppuccino.
They came over and were like, "Do you want some cream in a cup for your pup?"
Oh.
Did you say yes?
Of course they did.
Oh my fucking...
Her eyes went wide and she drank the whole plate.
I morally disagree with it. I don't think you should own a dog if you're giving your dog a puppuccino.
I didn't order it. They came over and was like, "Do you want some
cream?" A dog doesn't need a puppuccino. It's a dog.
Why would you give her cream though?
Because she was excited and she's a golden cream.
Do you know what guys hate this week? Bunny rabbit.
What? He killed it?
Yeah, we've established it. He killed a bunny. We know this.
Note.
Huh?
Do the outro.
I'll do the outro. I've got a new idea for the outro.
Come on then.
Beager booger. Shakira. That's another thing we grew up with, remember?
Shakira?
Yeah, Shakira O'Neal.
Yeah.